Hey guys, it's Leland at New Beginnings TLC, our newly appointed nonprofit organization. So I want to give you a little background because I'm hearing all kinds of things and I want to clear up some things. So the facts are, and not like he said the facts are or he said the facts are, the actual facts are, we formed New Beginnings and we formed it as an LLC. We weren't sure what we were doing. We just knew where our heart was and what we wanted to do. So over the first couple of years, yes, we had some issues. Bonnie and I were both engaged in other jobs, and we were still trying to facilitate the place. And just like any business, you can't make everybody happy. You can only give it your best shot. So, you know, we had some rough times, but we had a lot of great times. And then we moved down closer to down in South Florida, down where we are now located. And a lot of rough roads came up, different posts on Facebook. Need I mention that incident, along with some other things. And honestly, we were unsure of why this stuff was happening. And no one was cooperating to really let us know what was going on. But we just kept pushing ahead and hoping that the support of our community would keep open our business. We were audited by the federal, state, and whatever authorities in the land because we were turned in. We were turned into the housing authority. Everything has cleared. We are completely legal. We were completely legal. We had all of our things, our ducks in a row, or we would be gone. So I want to thank you, first of all, to all of you that stood beside us, pushed behind us, and supported us, and helped us get through the really rough times. But we're not out of the woods yet. We have someone very uncomfortable with our staying open. I'm unsure as to why that is because there's no communication. But I can tell you this. There's nothing illegal about our facility. We are 100% vetted by the state, and we are a nonprofit organization, and we are pushing forward and doing better than ever. I don't know if egos get in the way. I don't know what happens. I think everyone's got different intentions and different motivations, but I can assure you that my intention is to make sure that every person that comes here for recovery has a safe and comfortable environment to recover in. I know that my motivation is the joy that I get out of it and the happiness that I get out of it. So, you know, we're just pushing forward, and I'm going to tell you some of the really exciting things now. Okay, first of all, since New Beginnings has become nonprofit, we are working together, hopefully, it will come through soon, with Whole Foods and or Trader Joe's to provide free food for those individuals that will be staying here. We're not sure how that's going to be arranged yet. We're just in the very fledgling stages of it, but it does look like it will happen and go forward. So that's very exciting. That'll cut your food expense down to practically nothing if you're interested in that. The other thing is that a representative from one of the homeopathic companies has gotten with me and offered to donate arnica and some other homeopathic medicines that you would typically purchase at the like Whole Foods distributors or whatever. But we will, hopefully, if this goes through, and we should know within a week or so, and they left me a lot of samples already. It is an over-the-counter product, so it's no, you know, there's nothing to it. You can buy it at any store, but you're not going to have to because we're going to give it to you for free. Because I want to cut your surgical costs down as much as I possibly can, because I know there's a lot of guys out there, they're just not able to afford it, and I want to make sure that we try to help you in every way. So New Beginnings is also developing, we have a binder program. I've sent out about 62 binders to men all over the world, and I'm plan on continuing to do that and even increasing that, because as New Beginnings, if we do get some grants that we've applied for, we intend to help you guys buy some of those binders, and we're working on that very hard. The other thing is we do have a safe house. If anyone is in desperate need, please call us. We can try to arrange something for you. That is, of course, in a place that no one knows about because it's a safe house. So we are in the process of finalizing all the stages of that. We also want to make sure at some point that we can contribute to at least the last portion of your surgical funding so that you will not have to be strapped for every penny to be able to pay for your surgery. I'm sure that some of you have noticed that I recommend, not necessarily recommend, but I am working with patients from any surgeon in South Florida that is performing gender reassignment surgery. I am working not necessarily with them, but with their patients. And, you know, again, I can't stress, we don't give medical advice. I don't administer medical treatment. My first clause to you will be call your doctor. But I am here for your emotional and your family's emotional support. I am here to help you cut expenses and costs. I am trying to support the community with which I live in and which I hope to grow in. The newer doctor down here, Dr. Russell Sassani, he does not mind me promoting or mentioning his name. He is working right alongside of me to cut costs for the community as much as possible. As I said in a previous video, I wasn't ready to endorse his work until I had really watched it and paid close attention. And I am now very convinced that he is an extremely skilled surgeon who is willing to and is going the extra mile for us at every turn. He has a very competent staff. I think some of you will be greatly pleased with who he's brought on board, and very knowledgeable. And I have to tell you, I'm so impressed with the way that he has given to our community over the last 20 years or so. He's been in business and has now started doing gender reassignment surgery, and his results are amazing. I'm not necessarily promoting him over any other surgeon in South Florida, but at this other surgeon's request, I am not to mention his name in any of my videos, actually at his demand. So therefore, I'm not going to say anything one way or the other. I'm sure that there are other capable surgeons that give out very consistent results. But I find that Dr. Sassani is willing to work with our community on many levels. He offers different assistance in insurance and billing. So I think that that's something. I'm not saying go one way or the other to any specific surgeon. What I think you need to do is do your work, do your homework. Have a Skype with each person that you seem to be interested in, and I think you'll get a feel for what direction you want to go in. I'm always here to give you, hopefully an unbiased opinion, and never let personal situations interfere, because I believe that there is a specific surgeon for every person, excuse me, and I believe that sometimes people just need a little guidance and information as to where they can find those appropriate people, and then they can make their own decision for themselves and by doing their homework. So, New Beginnings is really rolling along. We're so excited. I do want to say that thanks to a surgeon here in South Florida, we have a beautiful recovery center, because he and his wife did direct me to this actual location, and I can't thank them enough. So, I'll be forever grateful for that advice. So, for all of you having surgery in South Florida, there's different surgeons to pick from, but there's really only one place to recover. For your comfort and peace of mind and your lack of stress, don't let anybody lead you in any other direction than what you know and feel in your heart because of any personal indifferences. Just make your own decisions, do your homework, make your decisions, and stick with that, and you'll do okay. New Beginnings TLC on Facebook, New Beginnings TLC at Gmail. To reach us, and my number is 561-214-0044. I have the job of a lifetime, and I hope to share my passion with you. when you stay with us here at New Beginnings. Bye, guys. We love you, heart and soul. See you soon.